AlarmAgent radio upgrade. This procedure is to replace an AlarmAgent radio in the field. If you disconnect the AlarmAgent without properly shutting it down, you may get watchdog alarms. Turn the AlarmAgent off by pressing the on button. Wait until the front panel lights stop flashing and turn off completely before removing power. Remove the cover from the AlarmAgent. Move the battery disconnect jumper to the disconnected position. Disconnect the two battery leads. Pull off the faceplate. Remove the 4 mounting screws in the corners of the main board. Lift the bottom of the board up slightly and slide the board out. Remove the 1/4 inch nut and the bolt next to the antenna connector. Remove the 2 4mm screws on the bottom of the radio. Remove the radio from the main board. Insert the 3 screws and washers into the radio with the larger screw nearest the radio. Tape them into place. Turn the radio over and put the metal spacer over the screw nearest to the antenna. Put the plastic spacers over the 2 small screws. Holding the radio with the screw threads facing up, guide the screw nearest the antenna into the screw hole. Thread a washer and nut onto the screw. Do not tighten. Hold the radio lightly against the main board to keep the spacers from falling off. Turn the entire assembly over. Use a screwdriver to guide the screws into the holes. Ensure that the rectangular white connector is aligned with its mating connector. Press the boards together and ensure that the connector seats all the way. Carefully turn assembly over, install the nuts and washers onto the screw, remove the 3 pieces of tape from the screws, and tighten the screws. Connect the black wire to the black battery terminal. Connect the red wire to the red battery terminal. Reversing the leads will destroy the main board. This is not covered by warranty. Slide the radio back into the chassis. Antenna connector first. Route the wires as shown. Hold the spacer in place and then insert the screw through the main board hole and spacer. Thread in the screw. Repeat this for the other 3 standoffs. Once all screws and spacers have been installed, tighten the 4 screws snugly. The NEMA units use a slightly different reinstallation process. There is no room in the NEMA case to hold the spacers with your fingers. The standoffs can be crimped to the mounting screws to expedite the installation. Repeat for all 3 screws. Connect the black wire to the black battery terminal. Connect the red wire to the red battery terminal. Thread the antenna on loosely, lower the board into place and guide the screws into the lower threaded standoffs. Thread the screws in loosely. Verify that the battery leads are not crimped. Once all 4 screws have been started, tighten all 4 of them. Tighten the antenna connector until it is just snug. Do not over-tighten. Continue with the normal installation procedure. Snap the faceplate back into place. To place the AlarmAgent back into service, move the battery disconnect jumper to the connected position. Turn the AlarmAgent on by pressing the on button.